Banishers go off Lewiden。俺はどない講先至啱㗎？Banishers將你約嗰時，龍戰士啊龍與體驗遊俠快感。Shall we fight？ 繼續Banishers之旅，來到這新地區。令人期待的。他之前我看地图，他說我只探索了8%，好假啊！哇，现在只有11%了，是不是真的有这么多可以探索？好假啊！也没差，就看看吧。哎。有够假的。希望我们对这个新的环境感到兴奋的时候，我哋搭起頭馬啦呢，向正呢首，我同小華係唔會停低嘅。又是这种，过不去吧？过不去的是过不去。過唔到去嘅，夾硬過都冇用。地上有東西。打他嘞！让我驗證一下吧，你死的媽呀！這個遊戲是否真的有這麼多內容啊
These webbings are too thick. We won't get through.
過不去。
I cannot make my mark on this web.
是嗎？ 一开始就迷路了哎。OK， 来到新地区，一开始会迷路是正常的，手不要放。今天会遇到一些新的人吗？
Seeker's Black Pond. I can see why they call this the Ill Mouth. What is that?
Antea?
追上他吧！这个环境太多细节，让我眼花缭乱了。
No, that's not quite true. I knew who I was, it's just... I was lost, and I had nowhere to go. I had no when to go. Does that make sense?
Time lays traps for the dead. It's never fair.
His voice was a beacon. A light in the darkness that led me back to me. And to the world.
You have a powerful connection, you two. Or will have. Or had. Possibly all three.
Oh my. 有白发。
And here he is, the other Banisher. Greetings.
Good day.
Come, sit. It's been too long.
Have we met?
Of course we have. Just now. Also later. Decades ago. Never mind. It's good to see you, Rhett McRae.
I told her our story. I hope you don't mind.
Such an ordeal. I'm so very sorry you have to go through it. How hard it must be for you both.
Thank you.
But now you're here together, and I'm glad. Because you'll only be able to end this together.
当然了，my.
Who are you exactly? Who is Seeker?
We, Banisher, are witches.
Aye, that much I knew. Ceridian. Name sounds very familiar.
To a Scotsman, it should. Once, a long time ago, I too was named Seeker. An old friend called me Ceridian. Little Seeker, he said.
Ceridian, aye.
When I needed a new name, I took the one he'd given me. Or at least a form of it that fits my tongue. Ceridian. Fits me well, I think.
We must reclaim Antea's body. But Seeker tells us the meeting house can't be reached. The fog cannot be crossed.
Seeker is right. The fog is the nightmare.
I've never seen so many specters in one place. Is this really the nightmare's work?
Yes, and at the same time, no. As the nightmare's reach extends, the void draws closer. The thinner the threshold, the weaker the hem. That disturbs the balance between the invisible and the incarnate.
There is no balance between the living and the lingering dead.
It's not for me to change your mind. I believe that in times of chaos, we should seek equilibrium in all things, and equity for all beings.
The being that killed me deserves no equity. Why have we found so little native presence in New Eden?
They have been here, but they have never settled. Wise men and women know that the region, the Maya marshes especially, are rotten.
Is that why you settled here?
就是要我睡觉了。
Here, the hem is thin and frail,
这时
and
刻
the
啊，
Maya rich in agitated spirits.
跟
It is
说我有
also
点想睡觉
secluded
啊
and hard to find. Both excellent reasons to remain. Here, we may hide away and mend the hem.
好了，但我们还是很有耐心的。是哦，
You brought us here. Why?
You have many questions, and I have little time. I have a few breaths left yet, but yes, this is the twilight. Still, after the darkness comes the dawn.
You're dying.
Soon I'll be one with the trees, root and bark. But that is not why I asked you here. Dearest dears, the path ahead is yet unclear. But know this. If you are to defeat the nightmare, your hearts must be open. Open, of course, to each other. No barriers. Your bond must be strong.
How can we defeat it? How can we even begin to match its power?
You surrender unconditionally to each other. When you died, dear Antea, New Eden crumbled, but some yet live. Seek them out. Help them.
The nightmare won't like that.
No. You are, after all, a threat to her existence. And rightly so. She believes you cannot reach into her domain. She is wrong. There is a way. The void. A dreadful place beneath both the incarnate and the invisible. When you have learned to walk the void, you may use it to enter
有
the
什么目的
nightmare's
啊？
den.
一直在催眠我。
First, you must free the people of New Eden
哪里有目
from
的
her
嘅？
grip.
你先告诉我，你为什么要催眠我？
To reach New Eden and retrieve my body, we must help the very people who created the nightmare in the first place?
Yes.
Excuse my lack of enthusiasm. Can we not just go back to the meeting house and do our jobs?
You must release folk here from her grasp. Only then, through the void, may you reach New Eden Town and confront her.
How do we access the void? Is there a ritual?
In places, the void is breached. Follow the beacons. Do not stray, and all will be well. Our seeker crafted you a tuning key. With it, you may open the breach. Don't linger. Time is fickle.
やれやれ。
By the beach as I drowned, you sent Seeker to find me. How did you know where to look?
Are you asking an old hedge witch how she knows what goes on in her own garden? The woods and rivers are full of friendly claws, and feathers and scales. I always know what I need to know.
I guess that's the best answer we can expect.
It is the best of all those I've
他还
tried,
算
dearest dears.
他还算有限的，他态度
The nightmare in the meeting house was by far the most powerful ghost I've ever faced. From where did it come?
Unforgiving wrath is a bottomless well for vengeful spirits. But in this case, I suspect an even more vile source involved.
以这个年纪来说也算是这样了，在表演方面的
We know the beast was linked to the nightmare.
不可要求太
I'm not so
多。
clear on how.
Through the beast, the nightmare inflicted its curse upon the settlers. The beast was its avatar. I'm sure it has others.
What are they exactly?
They are manifestations of her power. They may also represent her only weakness. The nightmare's spirit was shattered by the violence that created it. Properly studied, the pieces may provide the key to lifting her curse.
What do you know of Deborah?
Not much. I have avoided the people of New Eden for decades. I do know she was tried for witchcraft.
Was she a witch? Was she one of yours?
Would it matter if she was? She was no witch. She was a woman, a victim of the basest of human fears.
好，所有的对话都搞定了。
Would a hedge witch have something interesting in her swamps for a banisher?
I always have, and I always
让我
will.
看看有什么好物吧。中立女巫，这个白发女巫，首次看到呢。流放者副师，不伤命中一个敌人可以显灵，零伤害只占50%。如果是显灵，就是女主的那个形态。 精神继承，恢复35灵魂点数，这个很好用。那么说起来 ，DLC 的那些内容根本就不重要 ，DLC 的只是为了一个颜色。这个不错。 很多时候打 BOSS 的时候，想切换成女主的那个状态，就没有，所以这个不错，可以玩一玩。哦，我还是搞不清楚，这些要怎么用，还是不要随便卖出去好了。
Thank you, Ceridian. We'll be off.
Before you leave, tell me, what did you choose?
What do you mean?
Each of you made a promise to the other. What was it?
不要知道
What
的
did you
太多。
choose?
I chose to stay.
Lives for a life. An expensive bargain.
I made a promise.
也知道吗？
I'll pay the price.
I do not judge the deal. I worry about the
搞
cost.
不好等一下要把你那个，哎，
The tuning key is on the table. In the void, it will protect you. Seeker waits at the pool to show you the way.
我不希望要审判你，不也不是什么审判了
Yes,，dear.
我不希望要
Goodbye, Ceridian.
牺牲你
For
的灵魂。
now. For now.
我跟Cheryl不想做这样的事，但是如果必要的话，我也会。
Funny looking spinning wheel. Do you weave with it?
Of course. I weave essence, Red McGrath.
Yeah.
掠烟器。哦，有了这个之后就可以回去。
Help yourself, and take all the help you need.
造成的伤害增加25%。都全新的衣服，有点不习惯了。这个外观一般般吧，外观不是可我跟手的口味。
Witchery feels unnatural, dangerous.
Banishing, of course, is famously safe. 我感觉他所谓的地图探索，是指之前有一些区域，有一些树根被挡到了，所以也会记着吧。他真正的地图真的有这么大吗？让人怀疑。到时候就知道了。
What can I do for you?
Goodbye, Ceridian.
For now. For now.
You may have time to waste, but I do not.
Did you bring your gardening tools? No? Moving on then. Ceridian gave us a tuning key. Now I know how you pull your little disappearing trick.
It's no trick. It's what we do to survive. too many bastards out there was dead.
So what we saw on the other side of the island, that was a void breach.
Yes. You'll be using them too. But not this one. Not yet. There's another one, a little ways off.
这个衣服不是很好看啊，
Use that one for now.
就像穿那个裙
This
子，
one is special. It's the last and only way into New
我还
Eden
好吧
Town since the bridge burned down.
斯巴达的人也
We
差
could
不
go
多
back to New Eden right now.
裙甲是这样。
Why would you want to do that? The nightmare is strong. She has New Eden by the proverbials. Loosen her grasp, and maybe, just maybe, you can walk through that breach and live.
不是这么好看，妈的！
We get it.
You have your tuning key. Hold on to it for dear life.
That shouldn't be a problem.
Once through the breach, there's no turning back. Keep going and don't look back.
选过内缝了吗？
So, who's Deborah?
I know no Deborah. I don't think I've ever known a Deborah.
Tell me about yourself, Seeker.
How do I put this politely? No.
I'm curious.
拒绝为大
What do
吗
you？ think of the nightmare yourself?
I think the nightmare is the child of our father's iniquities. And of our own sins too.
Do you admire it?
I fear it. But I accept its wrath, as I accept the rain. And New Eden surely deserves the flood.
Void walking. Can you tell me more about it?
I use it to leap from one breach to another, as Ceridian taught me. I don't dally, nor should you.
Why not?
The void is terra incognita. I suspect Ceridian knows, but isn't saying. Bad sign, that. Very bad sign.
是吗？是故意让我送死吗？可再说一次。
Void walking.
I use it to leap from one breach.
Why not?
The void is terra
他知道，
incognita.
但是想让我们去
We'll be going.
自己尝
Hope
试
to。talk again
如果我
soon.
们因此而死掉，
Yes.
那也
I
是
do so enjoy
我
our
们实
little
力不
chats
够
across the hell.
的意思吗？
What do you want,
Seeker.
milady?
We'll be.
Sure.
这个衣服不好看，因为它也不像裙甲一样，它不是装甲，而是衣服，因为看起来很像一个男人穿了一些裙子一样，十分的不好看。之后有机会再把它忘掉吧。现在可以去写手这些了吧？
Enjoying your feast of lesser living form then?
Don't be so loud. The wisps might hear you and come out.
为什么？但是这个还是打开不了。先去那个主线吧，可能之后就会教我们怎样去解除这些。
I suppose we'll come back to this one eventually.
Can't wait, can you?
不是吗？ 也是这里吗？这里好容易迷路哦。不是很懂。要怎样过去呢？在前面这里吗？
Is this Seeker's Cave?
Only one way to find out.
都有得打了。
God, where are we?
Remember what we were told. Follow the beacons. Move fast. No looking back.
是吗？我偏要往后看。
This place looks barren. Lifeless.
This is the realm of the dead. This is the underworld.
Let's not linger.
在笑吗？
Did you hear that?
Yes, keep moving.
不可以被迷惘吗？我跟硕导是想开始杀入就是了。Base and out of way.
There, our way out.
It's you. Antea.
No. No, not again.
What is going on?
I know that voice from long ago. I banished its owner.
What does that mean?
It means we must leave, now.
我要赶快离开呢。不然会有不好的事情发生吗？ 没有什么可以聊。没有路哦，这里吗？怎么不明显啊？这像是未知道啊。不过它有一些红色的，也算它这样吧，也算是它以后有红色的地方都要注意一下。
The next beacon is dead. Oh, what new abomination is this?
I'd say the stone used as a Cerberus. That's unheard of. Destroy the pillars before anything else. This won't do. Strike down the pillars. Stand fast. It's almost done. I'm right here. I can help.
Let's end this. Going again, huh?
不行，感觉这些打是没有意思。
Time for my soul.
Can I join in too?
在巴黎，在哈里呢？
From what hole did this horror crawl?
I don't know, but we need to go.
跟本大爷的计划一样，只要把句子收尾就好。虚空穿梭。刚说我是很聪明的。
The hell was that? Syrian's key was supposed to get us through unnoticed.
I don't know.
送级，那么这个步枪可以还给凯特了，这个步枪不要了。送级，找机会把这个步枪还给凯特好。而不是这么喜欢欠人情。
Are you all right?
I'll do. But that nightmare over there, we know so little about it. That worries me. What about you?
Whatever the reason, that nightmare is here because of something these men and women did. New Eden reeks of their guilt. I died because of them. Curse these people. Curse them and their secrets and their sins.
怨恨。
We'll get there.
We always do.
Are those breaches really safe?
We were protected.
You heard the whispers, the despair, and that one voice. It called to you. Something knew you were there. It saw you. I thought... For a moment, I thought of them. Those poor butchered boys. I swear in the void I heard their screaming. Weans. Sent to die for their sultan's pride. It was like I was back in the Balkans.
You're you, and you're here with me, right now.
I don't feel like myself. This void. Is it hell? Like in the scriptures?
The scriptures. Whose scriptures?
It's just a... What if all the teachings of my youth were wrong? What if what we just saw is what awaits me for my sins? I became a banisher to help the living by ending the suffering of lingering ghosts, but we don't end their pain. We condemn them to an eternity of suffering. We curse them.
Rory, you are the
我
kindest,
们做的
most
很有罪孽
compassionate
啊！
banisher I have ever
看来
met. Don't let an old god scare you into thinking otherwise.
This void is the work of no god. What if they come back? What if the souls I blamed come for me? They'd have every right.
The spirits of the living are consumed in the ritual. They're not coming back. All is well. As long as we stay together, all is well.
Aye. All is well. Right.
所以我看起来我们做的我有些沉重了，但是我是只为你而战的时候，就如同你为我而战一样。Cheryl, we fight for both. 好可爱的Cheryl。
Seeker wasn't lying about the burned down bridge.
Which way? North by the mountains or south through the lowlands?
Let's pick one and see where it takes us. Shelter, if you need a fire to warm you up.
可以选择不同的路线吗？如果错过了其中一个，之后会错过吧，也不管了。心急不餐，这最重要的。Always. Shall we fight for ourselves? Let's do it.
I'd like to see the Islands again one day. These mountains aren't they bad, but I'm no Ben nervous.
Yours is a hill compared to Pico Torquino. My mountain is bigger than yours.
Aye, but my island is bigger than yours. Call it a draw, shall we?
好，不过我的法眼。
Do you mind doing the seeing thing while I'm blinded by this pea super? Who's that?
Yes. Something's here.
随时准备好战斗啊！
God, this stuff is thick.
I can see just fine.
我更是会享受战斗的，来吧！ Come on！
Follow my voice.
Going again, huh? Aye. Have to do this myself. Quick, hurry there,
我偏偏要夹挡你。
Get lost, won't you?
说声什么退的吧。我这个话说回来，我这个连接很容易被打断，这个不是这么每次都用到。这个上高墙过于理想了，不可以依赖。 呢個年紀過於理想。
Aye.
我以为可以用到绳子的，这里不可以，那直接去吧。
Not quite the right alignment. The spot has to be close.
Oh.
That's almost it.
What's that?
Try to find a way across.
I'm on it.
One不了。他这样就玩不了了。这个游戏经常这样啊。哦，妈了，他这样可以，疯了吧？这个游戏 ，OK。这个显示有点不明显了。
See anywhere that could help.
Keep searching here.
哦，不行吗？要是总像那个，哎，好吧，好像有进度，一个是不够吗？不是很清楚他想干嘛。刚刚我的手把抖了一下。
The pattern needs to line up.
Fuck you.
I think a way to pass could be near.
图案必须对齐。 玩不了。那先去到处走一走。明明这个游戏其他方面都不错，角路却是如此折磨啊！
Corpses. We could manifest what hides here.
那这里还有吗？好啊，来路。
Spirit and flesh, I summon you!
我故意的，这样我的灵魂就会很低。这个现在打开会很痛啊！
Island kiss for you. Get lost, won't you?
Oh, they do look annoyed. Did we miss a few?
I can handle this now.
I'm right here.
Damn！
Pay attention.
Have some of this.
Standing by.
首先その程度だ。まあ、いい勝負だな。而这承认法底门蛮有危险性，遇上强敌人啊！大家禁止，咦，这个难度刚刚好。
Do you see anywhere that could help?
Keep searching here.
就所以知道啊，说誰にわかる？誰でも。刚刚就是啊，这样直接过去，妈的！那时候很抓狂了。So if you annoying.
This could be a good spot to cross.
我手把一直在抖动，然后他在说在附近，你想怎样啊？一直在抖，一直在抖，然后又不要我传送，你想怎样呢？疯了吧？可能要原路回去其他路了。哦，然后在这里可以，妈的，好简啊！刚刚我不是已经来过这里了吗？
Get rid of the other spectre first.
More fun.
Don't let that spectre get to the corpse. That one is shielded.
Get lost, would you?
That corpse is gonna shoot.
A wee Highland kiss for you.
爽快的战斗，继续吧。开关什么的，
If the map is correct, the treasure must be hidden nearby.
已经过去了，专注在当下吧。So we can handle it. 我跟他说我可以的。
I'm sure the treasure is nearby.
有宝藏什么的吗？50加1000 sales， 挖到宝了 ！Shall we find fish？ 哎。 开心。那里有一个宝藏，等一下，为什么那里会有个宝藏？那么重新过去吧。嗰個車我很時間去收集它。哎，开心。
The mountains must be rich in ore. Looks a bit rickety.
It's built for a team. One man alone should be fine. Should be.
开始要么与世隔绝。技能点。
Won't budge.
A tangle of rope work blocks it up.
“如果他没有王师的那些边，我真的看不到。这里也没有啊。为什么呢？如果看到头分啊，会看到头分吧？应该不是设计，制作组不会这样的。
You can't climb, but I can get us up there.
他要这样的妈的 ？OK。
I love doing that. I can help you cross.
不要这么急啊！
Not a pleasant way to die.
Was a pleasant way to die, is it?
That's almost it. Over here. Look. Almost there.
That makes sense. 然后呢？
Aye.
还有一个 ，OK。这里应该没有了吧？我看到前方有个石头，这里附近吗？ Nice shot.
The lift should be freed now.
我下去吧。有一些战斗的话也欢迎。我感到窒息。到底怎样下去？哦。这样可以了吧？
These beams look fragile. Will they hold?
Would you rather climb?
If it were up to me, I wouldn't be here to begin with.
啊，反正都来了，我跟受就会享受的。狂野之火，他头，拳头伤害增加50%，但是拳头消耗的灵魂都会加50%。 What you want?
Can he beat the snow? My sisters and I used to have snowball fights all the time. Of course, they always had to win. What about you?
I once went to Cambridge with my mentor, Nicolas Flatio de Didier, to visit his friend Isaac. Now, Mr. Newton is a great scientist, but he and Nicolas did drone on. Looking out the window, I saw white. I went into the courtyard. Snowflakes drifted slowly down. I'd like to say I'm embarrassed to admit this, but I danced in the snow in the courtyard at Cambridge University.
跳舞吗？匡启山。 Nice.
you hear that?
Yes. Nearby.
Stay put. This bite's not easily chewed.
杀不够啊！大概。这有个马的尸体挂在这里。
Oh, shite.
Once more with feeling.
That harvester. Have to do this myself.
Make a run for it.
Going again, huh?
Running away, are we? Look to me.
A harvester. Wonder how many other species of scourge New Eden has in store.
Perish the thought.
烧退了个。
These remains call for a ritual and a lot of caution.
这种程度吗？跟本来一场都给他等一场的。 看敌些用一些 AOE 挨上了，你不仁我不义，在战场上可不会这么悠闲跟你玩。先追尾，我还有吗？这里会有什么吗？这里会有过单吗？
Still confusing your charms?
可恶，会消耗掉。之后要收集蘑菇才可以回来这里。可恶！有蘑菇吗？蘑菇不够啊，可恨！本来可以再多打的。整体恶意。之后有机会再来这里吧。导师刚刚获取了一个不错的金文水。
What is lurking here?
Time to work, Banisher.
聪明。哎呀，好可惜啊！但是这里就没有一些蘑菇吗？没有打到过隐藏啊！先从这里附近找一下蘑菇吧。So we need those mushrooms. 呀，抢求不了啊！错失增加跳跃伤害的机会了。
You did well back there. I might have to increase your pay.
Your doubts, did you?
Don't get cocky. There's always more to learn. Key thing about a scourge?
A scourge is made of many spectres merged.
Not always. A harvester, for example, is a scourge born of a single spectre. A scourge will always seek a new physical body, often made of different materials. Very poor. Perhaps you'd prefer an easier question? On the nature of a ghost, perhaps?
Ghosts of unfinished business. And apparently that includes asking questions.
You may not know much, but you have the cheek. I'll give you that. I hope it's enough.
直接说啊！我买。another one.所以这个厕所。 We back。事情越来越那个。跟说的有重点啊。继续吧。
Do you hear that?
Over here.
有鬼王嘅嗎？有人被忘罪啊！不是我想要去支线那里，但是那个路有点难走。这里可以过去吗？哦。
Did you see that?
Let's follow it.
One less to worry about.
Watch out! Spectre possession. I'm right here, you know. Up there. Try to find a way across.
I'm on it.
Try to find a way across.
I'm on it. There's a name. Rebecca Hardgrave.
If you need a breather, we can do it here.
先开通的师傅的，或者是叫灵火。我等医生要头昏了，受不了。他那么全送也不知道要哪个点才可以出发。跟Cheryl赶到那个，但我们却不会停止。一直有个女人，有个女人在叫啊！
The spot has to be close.
所以这要问没有反应啊？这个游戏为什么会这样啊？啊？ 头昏了！哎，我刚说等到了。
Try to find a way across.
I'm on it.
The pattern needs to line up.
图案要对齐，还不够吗？应该不是这里吧？ 每次到这里我都会很那个。玩不了，真的是这里吗？我手把在抖。
We need to look for somewhere to cross. Not quite the right alignment.
Please, I am lost without you.
啊妈！刚刚我，妈的，真的是疯了吧！我最讨厌就是这个，哎算了，我最讨厌这个游戏的这个，其他的都可以。要对的这么整齐，并不。我跟说很讨厌这样 ，so we hate this。
Whoa there!
已经想睡觉了。
Wait!
Why leave me like
因为头昏导致想休息。
Where are you? Oh, there. Buddy.
一直挨着啊！我my。 然后呢
Buddy, come back to me.
？OK。
Have some of this!
这挨这样干嘛？
Are you Rebecca Hardgrave?
That's my name, yes. How may I help you?
Are you the one who's attracting the wolves?
Wolves? What wolves? Who are you exactly?
I'm Antea Duarte. This is Red McWraith. We're Banishers. Do you know what that means?
Banishers? That means... you can speak to the living on behalf of the dead.
That's part of it, yes. Why, do you have someone in mind?
Ferdinando Miller. My Fardy. Death parted us, but my love is strong. I came back for him. I love him so. But not once has he come to see me. I must know why.
你又要我找他吗？
How did
你
you
又
meet
要我
him?
杀人？
'Twas market day. I'll never forget it. It was rich, exotic, an abundance of treasures from across the known world. I saw him through the crowd. Our eyes met. I didn't know it then, but
如
I
果為
was
了你的
meeting
話
the love of
我
my
可以
life.
做到殺人的地
I could not admit it to myself, not
Kill
at
for
first,
you.
but I had to have him. And in
My
the
soul
end,
partner
I
Cheryl.
did.
My soulmate.
There's no delicate way to ask this, I'm afraid. How did you die?
We left civilization in New Eden town for the cold desert of Fort Jericho. The path was steep and rough, and
And
we
we
were
can do
greatly
many things
burdened.
for each other.
It was hell,
Cheryl.
but we walked through it together.
Everything.
As we walked, I fell into a daze. I remember little after that. A pain that grew, a great, uncontrollable tremor. Fatigue, a deathly fatigue. Fardy was at my side as ever. He held my hand, bade me sleep. When I opened my eyes, I was
不
here,
知道为什么死掉了吗？
alone.
New Eden's a big place.
狼死吗？
Where can we find him?
We were on our way to Fort Jericho. We were to open a store together. It was to be a new beginning for us both. Together. Yet
为
he's
什么会
there,
这样呢？
alone.
If you know where he is, why not just go there?
I've tried. At first I was able to visit him. In the quiet, as he slept, I'd watch over him. But now, something hinders me. I cannot reach him. I must know that he is well.
为什么会死？
There's no delicate way to ask.
We left civilization in New Eden. It was hell. As we walked, I fell into a daze. I remember Fardy was at my when
可
I
能
was
是被中毒杀死，
We have to go
搞不
now.
好你是被你的爱人
find
杀
him.
死了。
Please.
根据我推理，最有可能就是那个她的男朋友不是很满意她，然后就下毒把她搞死了。这是烟毒啊！放心吧，我会帮你问罪的，安心休乐。等一下你就安心的升天吧，大丈夫。我跟说我会中人死了。
They're feeding off their own rage.
Stay put.
Join 连技连到神。我们现在的目的要去那个商店了。
What are you thinking?
It's more of a feeling. Something's wrong.
She said he never visited. Why? Was it too painful? Or is it something else?
一定有古怪，这当中一定有不寻常的地方。我跟说会找到的。 个问号对吗？在这里。
A peaceful place. In different times.
Before the nightmare's influence, you mean?
Let's reach the fort and a fire and warm you up.
这里怎么变成红色啊？又是一个竞技场吗？周到的。无尽竞技场。
These remains call for a ritual and a lot of caution.
那什么？就按我的。这里是无尽仪式场，一直打一直爽。
I summon you now!
啊，我在这。
Still confusing enchants.
Unclean spirit, be gone. I felt this one all right.
这不行啊！
Show your shape in flesh!
Ready and waiting.
Is that the sound of a corpse cocking its gun?
It's about to shoot. Think you could take on a ghost?
Damn! 喂，再来吧。 跟说不会停止，刚只大意而已。
Present yourself!
Be seriously, Shell.
Can I join in too?
I feel like a bloody target.
Ask for help if you need it.
"没有了，差一点。也必须要看准他设计的时机显臂啊！而且如果不是驱灵的话，伤害很低。但是我不会见大
Can I
意的。
join in too?
Great! More fun.
哦，难道说那个你死掉了吗？这样子，那 boss 真的死掉了，哼，
Marcin left.
太容易了。
Careful! Look to me.
说先说了 tape， 再来，还没杀够啊！这个之前杀路刺的啊！
I summon you now.
这次是什么了？更高的轻攻击，轻攻击优先的。
Did we miss a few?
Reinforcements. Time for me to shine.
Đã 跟你玩一玩了。没有，
Shine on there.
没有，我想玩一下炸弹呢。可恶！
My voice commands you. Unveil. They brought more friends.
Get out of there!
Never mind. Do this myself.
I have another in sight. Change targets. Tormented first.
Great! More fun. Three island dish for you. Bastard.
来，给他玩一下吧。来呀！ 魔法力道。是这个程度吗？那是要去的。Nice， 打了2次，还有4次。说过要打6次的，至少。
Present yourself.
这次是什么条件？疏力攻击，提高好哦。
Hogging all the fun. You're within gun range, Red. Move it. I have another in sight.
这个也是疏力的。不是吗？
Heads up! Run, Red! This isn't over yet. Leave it to me.
I feel like I'm bloody target practice.
Damn，
Shite on there.
果然还是要看准时机呢。大意了。没有了，这个难度刚好，但是我享受的这个难度呢。继续吧。
I summon you now. You bastard.
Move it. Ready and waiting.
这偷手哦。
Ask for help if you need it.
Great. More fun.
Look to me. Get the hell out of there!
你不见我就不敢打你了吗？死呢 ！OK 呀、
Reinforcements. Can I get to this one?
Oh. 要先把那个远程的杀死。
Blown again, huh?
Damn！ 最后我一定要输力的，但是输力的哦，就会很多破绽啊！妈的，这关的难之处在这里吗？
Reveal yourself!
Get the hell out of there!
This isn't over yet. Leave it to me.
好难哦！我会康复的，我会进化的。是我们一直在变强，没事的。这里有一大堆水哦。
Turn out and turn up! Reinforcements! Die!
一直偷射我。
Brought more friends.
Incoming.
Damn！ 他一直怎么了？
God, no!
他的一直射击，一直送移，送移再加追击这个属性，犯亏了吧？而我一定要输力才打他痛。你看我一开始一直输力也是打他呀，只能算是一种很小的一个持续伤害而已。
My voice commands you.
我一直
Unveil.
慢慢削他。
There's more of.
Run, Red.
I feel like a bloody target.
Get out of there. Call on me. Leave it to me.
Not gonna stay down.
Damn！
Don't leave me here alone.
这追地手防御力太高了吧？是我一直打怪了吗？感觉一直打弱点呀，只是平 A 伤害他的行动而已。就像我一直打他弱点也是1/10，1/10之箭头。更何况我不是打他弱点，但是如果停下我的攻击的话，
Spirit and flesh.
他就没有
I
印
summon
记。
you.
Think you could take on a ghost? Ready and waiting.
是不要锁定了。
Get the hell out of there!
I'm right here, not you.
而且他们小怪的伤害也很高啊，可能要先杀一些小怪了。
Turn out and turn up!
Follow my voice. Did we miss a few? I'm here, damn it. That corpse is gonna shoot.
这关可以了吗？我一开始我怎样的？哎，算了，继续哦。
My voice commands you! Unveil!
Did we miss a few? I'm still here.
I'm under threat. Not sure how much more I can take.
It's coming for you. This isn't over yet. You're within gun range, Red.
Have a bit of this. Reinforcements. Away with you.
方向的。先不要这样吧。我看我一直输力攻击打他弱点都是1/10这样扣，不是这么明智。要先强化装备，先去那个这很不明智啊！走这里过去，这个方向对了，但是有一些问号点。这里先找一下问号点也可以。没有了，就这样去吧。
What is lurking here?
Time to work, Banisher.
这里也有埋伏吗？没有看见。死路吗？
Something's nearby.
Where is it?
不明显。
Trouble ahead. Spectres are attacking the fort.
Hold fire! That fellow's not dead! I've heard I said hold your fire!
standing by. It's about to shoot.
This
Try this on.
Hold there. None in, none out. Not living nor dead.
Name's Red McCraith. I'm obviously a banisher. Open the door there. I've business within.
Your business is, if you'll excuse my articulating the evidence, not my business. I have my orders. You can't come
可
in.
以吗？
I hear you, friend. What's your name?
Name's Andrew White. You seem a pleasant fellow. I like a Scot, me, but standing here, I'm on duty. And when I'm on duty, I'm not your friend. Listen, mate. Folk in here have problems enough, and I can't be disobeying orders.
我
Either
知道
Priest
啊，
or Pennington would have my guts, and I
我
fancy
知道你不是
neither.
我的朋友，但是我只是看是一问而已。
Who is this priest? May I speak with him?
Him is a her. Ellen Priest ain't here. She's on an excursion to the outpost, searching for supplies. Now, you want to lend a hand? Mrs. Priest and her party are overdue. You can't miss the outpost. It looks out across the valley. If you could find her, and make sure she doesn't die, you'd surely gain her favor. And favor, as they say, opens doors.
Get in a fight and find your boss and dig her out of whatever hole she's in. All right. I can do that.
They have Spectre troubles. Let's first clear the nearby nest to relieve the fort, then deal with the missing.
Heard any good scuttle lately?
The dead are coming, and you want to gossip. I admire your sang-froid, and that's the Lord's truth, but now, sir, is not the time.
How holds the fort?
How holds the fort? Precariously, that's how. Our strength dwindles, and we'll soon run out of powder. Priest took Williams and that other fella, and off they went, scavenging for supplies. They've not yet returned.
It's dangerous out there. The scavenger may easily become the carrion.
Right. I'll likely be back.
Find our friends, Banisher. Or put them to rest.
I'll try. As soon as I take care of the Spectre's nest, I'll go looking for the outpost.
Death knocks at their gates. No wonder they won't open.
They don't have a choice. Another attack and they'll run them.
The nest might be near. There's a trail to follow in the snow.
这里附近就是那种商店了。
More coming.
Come and get your breakfast, please. Try this on for size. Is that the sound of a corpse cocking its gun? Red spectres. The fort will run out of powder.
不很一急，
These pests don't spring from nowhere.
有很多这些隐藏的，有趣。 在这里吗？你就是我要审判的人。
Reinforcements! Try this on for size.
Watch out! That's it. That's the place. Fill in the hole. Bury them all.
我车在这里。拉出去吧。
That should buy the fort a little time.
Let's hope it's not too late for the famous Mrs. Priest.
猎物是170角。然后这里呢？ 这要怎样种去？是个谜。这里就要看好久。 聊了我。最后才发现有一个地方可以设计什么，这太愚蠢了。 这里不管怎样都不可以吧？啊！这个可以玩的吗？先不管这里了。这里怎样闪呀？闪不到，要怎样过去？头翻了，这是过不去的。应该是另外一边开通了一些吧，在推理的，那只能这样想了。再浪费时间在这里也没意义。肉商店，妈的，肉商店就在这里吧，所以要先解主线吧，不然都过去不了，不是吗？偷偷潜入过去的，不行，所以说就是赶紧推主线吧。他说这里可以坐电梯，真的假的？哦，这里吗？
Stuck.
Looks like you're walking.
Looks like.
为什么这里用不了？反正这里不行，用另外一条路吧。
I wonder how many there are in the fort.
Fewer by the day, I'll wager. Still, better to be inside than out.
This isn't over yet.
The mountain is awash with specters.
Did the foraging party really come this way?
That would explain why they haven't returned.
Something's concealed. Is it just me, or...?
I felt it too.
I feel something close.
survivor. Come.
This one's not been dead long.
Let's hope he stays that way. Looks like they were taken by surprise.
If there's a survivor, they're not here. We push on.
I think this area is similar to the map's instructions. They brought more friends.
Run, Red!
Get lost!
Hurry! She's being overrun! Come on!
Efficient cannon powder.
Sebastian! I don't know how long I can keep this up. My bolt is shot!
Behind you!
Did we?
I can handle this somehow.
Move it!
Never mind. We'll do this for Sam. Try this on for Sam. You sure you're not hurt?
Fine. Stop fussing.
Like falling off a log after being startled by a wisp in Akashus.
Never gonna let me live that one down, are you?
神州的他们呢？他们有什么想说的吗？感觉他们都是跟我们是同样的那些蓄灵者吗？可能是竞争关系啊。
A timely arrival. You'll be Haskell's Banishers. Thank you. Thank you both.
You can see me.
Clear as day, just as I can see.
有趣。
This is my husband. I am Helen Priest.
Antea Duarte. This is my partner.
可能要一战
Lady
了。
Graith.
Tis rare that the living can see the lingering dead.
All I know is one day I woke after 7 long years of grief, and my Sebastian was back. It was as if my prayers had at last been answered. That was enough for me.
In times of danger, I am duty-bound to protect the woman I love. You understand?
我能够理解我在关键的时候我要为保护生活的，我跟生活也是如此的关系啊。So.
7 years. Why come back now?
It did not feel like 7 years. Suddenly, I felt her pain calling to me.
Divine intervention or otherwise, all that matters is that my dear Sebastian is back. Now, when I need him most.
We found the rest of your men outside. They're gone. I'm sorry.
We were overrun. I sent Matthews and Williams with the supplies to race for the hoist.
This was a risky expedition. But Helen had no choice. If the survivors were to rely on Pennington alone, the fort would have already fallen.
I suspect that's so. Sometimes difficult choices must be made.
我也会这样的。
All the courage in the world will be worthless if those in command won't match it.
就算是鲁莽，我也会。
Pennington did this while monsters relentless besieged the fort. But make no mistake, these men's deaths are on the captain's conscience. If he has one.
How so?
7 years ago, a plague came to New Eden. Pennington quarantined the sick in the mines, walled them up. They were dark times. Hard times. None knew what the morrow would bring. We all lost much. Too much. As second in command, Sebastian volunteered to stay. Walled in with the others, he held out the longest. He died a hero. And now the Forsaken are rising. They demand revenge.
Who would blame them? I watched them die. Soldiers and miners, sick and hungry, begging for help they knew would never come.
Captain Pennington has much blood on his hands.
I'm sorry. You've been through a lot.
We have. We are, and will persist till we prevail.
We should get back to the fort. We will escort you.
I'm afraid I locked us in when I broke the latch.
If there's a way out, we'll find it.
Impressive. You Banishers are quite something.
That's all her. I'm just the help.
A Banisher marched with my father's infantry. Good for morale, I said.
Soldiers usually carry their ghosts with them. War is good for our business.
I take it that's how you met. I know a soldier when I see him fight.
I never worked for the army, but something like that.
其实我都没有探索完毕这个区域，干嘛？回来吧 ！Come on， 这里还有很多东西还没探索的，哎，已经回不去了吗？我感觉还有很多的 tag。
We'll come back for you, my friend.
My sympathies.
According to our map, the treasure can't be far.
那所以这里怎样上去的？这里右面吗 ？OK。
This is locked from the other side.
要怎样上去呢？我想上去啊！之后会有钥匙吧？先不管了。
Now this place looks like the drawings on the map.
那个人在干嘛？不等我？而且我现在又不可以奔跑。 他自己一个去了哪里啊 ？OK。不是他想干嘛？哦。
All this for 2 miserable powder boxes. How low has Pennington brought us?
If you didn't like him, why did you follow him?
I followed his reputation, but he's no longer the same man.
What would you do in his place?
I'm doing it. He sits behind his walls waiting for them to fall, and I'm out here fighting to live. We're fighting for our lives. The captain is in the way.
These internal conflicts are a risk for the stability of the fort.
A necessary risk for the survival of all. But I agree. This must end.
是吗？我看你有没有这个本事吧。
You may leave the crates. I'll send someone back for them.
Yeah, the path should be quiet. We cleared the area of the Spectre's nest.
Well, that's a relief. Follow me.
赶紧带路。
White! Open the gates!
Priest! What are you lot waiting for? Open the gates!
Go talk to Pennington. Make him understand, if you can.
Where can I find him?
He hides in his office. You'll find him there.
总算可以中去了，顺便可以捡到个支线了。之后就为有人失去生命了。
Where are the others? Williams and the other chap?
Matthews. We were ambushed. They fell.
May God have mercy on their souls.
There's ammo in the elevator. Send Shepard and Abbott to bring it back.
Great.
Good day to you, miss.
Miss? I'm the Hunter Flora Abbott, and I never miss. You?
It is rare, but I've been known to miss. Red McCraith, Banisher.
I heard about you when you first arrived. Is your friend not with you?
She died. She's with me in spirit.
Sad to hear it. I have nothing cleverer than that to say. If you need anything, well, I probably can't help.
So you hunt for the fort? Are you part of the train band?
I serve, in my way. Before the curse, I traded with the people of New Eden. Meat and fur, bartered for whatever they had that I needed.
How did you end up in New Eden? You won't mind me saying that you're not like most people here.
And yet, I am a New Englander. Born on a farm not far from Boston, but always preferred the wild. So I came to New Eden. In time, I came to love it. It's cursed, and I'm still here, aren't I?
What do you know? Tell me about your day-to-day.
If I did, would you listen?
Talk to me of Captain Pennington.
I've worked for worse. I'm able and I give him no trouble. In return, he makes sure I get none. He respects me. That makes him an excellent judge of character. Don't you think?
What can you tell me about Helen Priest?
Not my favorite person, if I'm honest, but in the fight against the dead, she's an asset.
How are you yourself?
I do my work and do it well, though few notice.
继续吧，之后捡那个支线，今天也差不多。
I'll take my leave of you, Flora.
I'll not stop you.
在这里探索一下。终于可以中去了。
Greetings. Welcome to Ingersoll's General Store. I'm Bathsheba Ingersoll, the owner. What can I get you? A comb, perhaps?
A comb. Very funny. Red McCraith, and pleased to meet you.
梭子，
I met your friend Miss Duarte briefly in New Eden Town.
我看起来
I'm
需要
so
吗？
sorry for your loss. She seemed a vibrant and resolute young woman.
And she seemed eager to leave town as quickly as possible.
Tell me about your store. Tell me about you.
The original Ingersoll's in Boston was grand and fine, but it burned in the North Square fire of '91. We moved to New Eden with Nathaniel. But before Natty could return home, my husband died. Then came the curse. And now here we are. Welcome to Ingersoll's of Fort Jericho.
You never wanted to do anything else.
My husband was prosperous and affluent. I was young and clever. We made an excellent match. He taught me everything I know. The store is my business. My legacy. My story. It is who I am. I don't like running a store. I love it.
The shopkeeper must hear everything that goes on. Tell me something interesting. Just between us.
You assume me to be a gossip monger. What do you wish to know?
所以你还是会说
What can you tell me about Captain Pennington?
He lets me trade. I like the man. He says Ingersoll's store is good for the fort. I very much agree.
What can you tell me about Helen Priest?
I like her, though she's impetuous. Terse, even. She fancies herself a leader when she should know her place, and that place is below the captain.
Thinking about it?
No, I don't think I do like her.
More generally, how fares Fort Jericho?
Well, it's cold. Folk are hungry more often than not. I've little to tell you won't hear from someone else. But Ingersoll's is open, so all is well with me.
Shall we trade?
I rather think we should, sir. What interests you?
What I can buy here. 俾我度。买一些吃药的吧。药膏 every 5。Amazing。是说这里都已经可以买一些等级5的了。看起来我的装备十分，我的装备很不高啊。都是好物。这些多一点是比较好。之后要强化的。
I must take my leave.
And may God go with you.
No Ferdinando
这
here.
货挺好的。跟他对话不了。 工作服钥匙，之后可以去了吧？
Captain Pennington.
No time, no way out. No hope, no way in. No time at all.
Captain Pennington, sir.
Mr. McWraith, you live.
There's work to be done.
Work? You had work. A mission. To bring one last glimmer of hope. To gladden our hearts before the pit takes us all.
You secretive bastards haven't helped.
The job is done. There's no more hope and little enough time. All that remains is the pit. Welcome to the last stand, McWraith. Welcome to the end.
I wouldn't surrender just yet, Captain. I found Helen Priest. We brought supplies.
A waste of effort on both accounts.
Hardly. We saved a life. Resupplied, you may save more.
For the sake of what? For the sake of days, a week perhaps? You've saved no one. You've prolonged the terror. The dead will come. Our throats will feel their bony fingers soon enough. The end is inevitable.
The people man the ramparts, ready to fight.
You sound like Priest. She has changed. Her return to Fort Jericho has made her impulsive, irrational, quarrelsome. I believe she did not fully grieve her husband's loss. Returning to the scene has, it seems, reopened the wound. It festers. She'll join the lieutenant soon enough. When our defences crumble at the last, the pit shall take us all.
As the commanding officer, you must know all the local lumps and bumps.
The lumps and bumps can smooth themselves. I have other priorities.
Tell me more about yourself and your career.
I did my duty and had the fortune to return alive. That's all. We who are intimate with war tell no tales.
I thought that too. I was wrong. Silence allowed my ghosts to prosper. It is good to tell our stories.
If ever I do tell, I'll not be telling you, son.
是吧？
Why did you come to New Eden, Captain?
我跟 Cheryl 只是在寻找一些有
Far
趣的
from
事
the
而
many
已。
wars we fight, you mean? I'd shot enough Frenchmen and more than enough Indians.
Did no one come with you?
Keep to your
说都不
business,
说
son, not mine.
It's just there's a portrait hanging on the wall. A family.
I had a wife and daughter once. I'll not entertain you with their story.
哦，也难怪你会这样啊。我跟说我理解的，so
Fair
we
to say your
understood.
tactical retreat from New Eden Town has not served you.
We can
The town was
understand.
doomed to fall to the curse. We disagreed on everything. There was nothing left to do but leave. We did not know there'd be no escape. Mill Smith gathered the board and the governor let the affair flock to him. We never agreed on anything in the first place.
I crossed paths with the new Smith party. Thick-Skin did not make it.
Shame. She had a proper head on her shoulders. Without her, the band will suffer.
How do things stand, Captain, as you
这
see
里还
them?
好吗？
Little has changed. The dead flood from the mines. We shoot them down and gain respite. Soon, the onslaught begins anew. The clock of our extinction ticks on
这里
towards
不是
the
很
hour.
好，
We may no more defeat the dead than we may vanquish the ocean waves.
一直死人，而且又要被迫去战斗。正常人去生活都已经不容易了，他们还要对付死人，兵团。We have hope.
Folk have little enough hope, and you're leading them further into
Summer.
the darkness.
I've heard the whispers, the murmurs, the plotting from the shadows. We hold to the last. We resist, till retribution rises from the pit and drags us all to hell.
Well, that's something worth waiting for.
I fail to see the appeal of this slow agony.
How unfortunate. Because thanks to you, and the time you bought us, the agony will be all the slower.
Permission to take my leave, Captain.
And if I refuse it?
Are you trying to recruit me, Captain? Do you really think I'd take the King's shilling?
If I were to offer enough shillings, I'm sure of it. I need no new lieutenants. But if you wish, you may stay. This key unlocks the unused watchtower. You'll bill it while you're here.
Captain Pennington.
Ah, you're still here. What do you want now?
Permission to take my leave, Captain.
Granted, Banisher.
On the one hand, a captain beaten by the world. On the other, his rival haunted and mutinous.
In a fort besieged by vengeful specters.
Helen worries me. Sebastian's return has lit a fuse.
Please excuse my husband. He really is as unpleasant as he sounds. And who are you, then?
Red McCraith, ma'am. I'm a banisher.
Are you indeed? Pleased to meet you, Mr. Banisher. I'm Abigail Rumble. Thanks to you, me and my husband should soon be able to go back to our mountains.
Anything talk-worthy round these parts?
Ferdinando Miller has been the talk of the town lately. He has had much good fortune, and many resent him for it. I like the lad. He's polite, helpful, listens to his customers. He deserves no backbiting.
Helen Priest seems to get the work done.
The captain trusts her with his life. So do I. John adores her. When the fort was attacked, she proved us right. I like having a strong woman in charge.
What's your thoughts on Pennington? A good leader?
He gave John a job. That was good. We hadn't worked since we left the Bly place. He saw John's promise and gave him his chance. I'd say he's a good leader.
Your husband won't mind us talking.
No. Why would he? We are faithful and trustworthy. As, I'm sure, are you.
She doubts your intentions.
No need to worry about me, ma'am. I'm spoken for.
Good. We understand one another. My husband and I are very close. Very close indeed.
Then you have my admiration. Sustaining such closeness takes much tolerance and hard work.
You don't know how good you've got it.
You and your husband prefer an isolated life outside the fort.
I have a roof above my head, my belly is rarely empty, and I live by my beliefs. We suffered for many years. By comparison, this is bliss.
Do you not find it dangerous out here? Just the two of you alone.
I thank you for your concern, but we live how we live, and it makes us quite contented.
I'll let you get back to your day, madam.
If you need anything, feel free to ask.
How often, Abigail, must we have this fight? How often must we argue?
We shall argue until you hear me.
I hear you all too well. I hear a hoggish harridan, a narrow nag, a selfish shrew.
One of these days, I shall poison your soup.
And the day before, I'll take you to the highest cliff and push you off it. You're new. From where have you sprung?
Name's Red McGrath, a banisher, come from across the deep blue sea.
You look a landlubber to me. You should feel right at home. John Rumble.
I've met your wife. Fine woman.
She is that, aye. Count myself lucky. Are you a married man, Mr. McGrath?
Marriage wasn't for us. But I suppose you could have called us man and wife.
No, you could not.
Marriage is a union conceived by men. Men are fallible.
Do I detect a hint of regret?
Regret? Oh, I've no regrets. She's a fine woman, my wife. Finer than likes of me deserves. I'll not say a word against her. Not a word, sir.
What's the word round here?
Look around you. We're barely hanging on. You'll have to be Miller to enjoy the situation.
The merchant?
Aye, the freedman. He's the only one who'll leave Fort Jericho with more than he came with. Some people have all the luck.
I'm interested in Sebastian Priest. Do you know him?
I did not. But I know the lieutenant's name. We all do. He died a hero. Called comfort to Helen, no doubt.
Can you tell me anything about Helen Priest?
A bold woman. Clever too. I'll be glad to take her orders.
What can you tell me about Captain Pennington?
What about him?
I don't know. Is he a good commander? Do you like him? Does he have secrets, that kind of thing?
If, say, I thought him a blockhead, then I'd not say so. If, say, it was my wife's stupid idea for me to join the train band, I'd not say that neither.
May you prosper in good health, John.
He that does good is of God.
Aye. Ah!
今天到此为止，谢谢大家支持，后天再玩。把那雪 Johnny 跟我说个麦头，跟室友今天也玩了很多，刚刚那个夫妻是蛮好的关系呢，就像我跟室友一样，深爱着彼此。我可爱的室友啊，喜欢的话就给個讚吧，中意嘅話都俾個 like 啦，我就會快啲更新。呢個系列後日會更新嘅，謝謝大家，多謝大家支持。